Have you ever struggled to keep your fish tank free from algae? Today, we're going to show you a simple and effective method to keep your fish tank algae-free for a very long time. For years, we tried everything possible to prevent algae from growing in the fish tank in our home garden. Finally, we discovered a method on our own that kept the tank completely free from algae for over 3 years. Because this method worked so well, we felt it was something everyone should know. So let's take a look at how it works. First, remove the fish and clean the tank thoroughly. Once this is done properly, you won't have to remove the fish again in the future. Next, find a container like this with a capacity of around 30 liters. A 1.5-inch water pipe should fit perfectly through the opening of this container. Now, remove the wall on the side opposite to the opening, as shown here. You can easily do this using a grinder. Also, make a hole with a diameter of 1 inch slightly below the open edge on the opened side. To do this, you can use a well-heated iron pipe or rod with the same diameter. Attach a 1-inch socket to the opening as shown. This serves as the overflow hole. Now, take an end cap suitable for a 4-inch diameter pipe and a 4-inch to 1.5-inch reducing socket. Cut the pipe to the required length. Make fine slits like this on both the pipe and the end cap. It is important to leave uncut strips between the cuts. Attach the filter to the 1.5-inch diameter pipe in this manner. Then, using a reducing socket, connect the 1.5-inch diameter pipe to a 1/2-inch diameter pipe as shown. Fix a 1-inch diameter pipe to the overflow opening. Using another reducing socket, connect it to a 1/2-inch diameter pipe as shown. To make it easy to remove later, stick gum tape around the lid of the container to prevent water leakage. However, you may also fix it permanently if you prefer. To place this setup, a rack prepared in this manner is required. Now, place the unit near the fish tank. To cover the filter with sand, collect a sufficient amount of coarse river sand and wash it thoroughly. Wash the sand several times until the water becomes clear. Now, put the washed sand into the container so that it covers the filter as shown. To bring water from the tank onto the sand in this filter, a water pump is required. For this purpose, use a submersible pump like this. Attach one end of a rubber hose securely to the pump. Fix the other end firmly so that water flows properly into the filter. If it comes loose, the tank may drain completely. After about 1 day, water inside this filter will start to overflow. This happens because algae and waste accumulate on the surface of the sand. At that point, the sand must be removed and washed again. Wash it several times until the water becomes clear. Then put the clean sand back into the filter. Repeat this process daily, or whenever overflow occurs, by removing and washing the sand. Also, remove debris and waste inside the tank daily to keep it clean. There is no need to remove the fish from the tank for this process. Take a rubber hose and shape it into a U. Fill it completely with water until both ends are full. Keeping the hose in the U shape, quickly immerse one end into the tank water. Immediately place the other end down on the ground. Now, the water in the tank will start flowing out along the hose to the ground. Use this method to remove debris from the end of the hose that is inside the tank. Be careful to keep the open end of the hose away from the fish, as contact with their bodies may harm them. Remove debris section by section in this manner. This process will take about 10 minutes. Replace the amount of water that is drained with fresh water added to the tank. Removing a certain amount of water from the tank daily in this way is essential. After removing the debris, the tank will look like this. In addition, to prevent algae growth on the tank walls, it is important to scrub and clean the walls. For this purpose, a glass cleaning wiper can be used as shown. Clean the walls daily in this manner. If algae are firmly stuck to the walls, remove them using a sponge like this. None of these steps require removing the fish from the tank. Since the fish's natural food is removed from the tank during this cleaning process, make sure to feed them properly afterward. This is how the tank water looks after 2 weeks. We have been experiencing the success of this method for the past 3 years. You should try it too. To watch more videos like this and to report issues, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.